I was born ready, mate.
Yeah, I won't talk anymore because I don't want to interrupt your thoughts or, channel.
Thanks, mate. We'll see you on the other side.
See you next Akaroa.
Okay. Okay, this is kind of exciting and nuts. I'm in car friend Hamish's GT3, so it's 991 Porsche 911. Oh my goodness, that's embarrassing, isn't it? Stalled it first time. Let's focus on driving, Aaron. 992 GT3 Touring. Oh my goodness. And he's very gracefully let me take the wheel as he gives my Turbo S a bit of a nod. And this car has just been broken in, so it's just past the 1,500 kilometers. So driving around these roads in Akaroa, or to Akaroa, is pretty exciting. Now, I jumped out of my Turbo S, 901.2 Turbo S, into this, and again, just like when I got out of the Carrera 4S and into that car, chalk and cheese. I can't believe that a car maker can essentially make one car and all these different versions are so different. They just are so different. It's incredible, really. So how crazy. Now this one's manual. I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's manual. It's in a beautiful, I don't know what the actual technical color is, but I'm going to call it black exterior. Looks mint. Not normally a fan of black cars, but this actually does look very understated, and particularly the view from the back, I love it. It looks gorgeous. He's left the auto blip on for me because my heel towing is not, I'm not a professional, and I'm actually really loving, I'm really loving the way that works. For somebody that sort of just to jump in and enjoy the gear shifting, just fantastic. So we've just got a little bit of a straight here. Oh, sounds so nice. I'm not even revving it high. Must remember, it doesn't have ceramic brakes, so just gotta, don't be too late on the brake. That's a top tip right there. Beautifully comfortable in this sort of next generation cabin. As I mentioned with the Carrera 4S, 992, very comfortable inside, there's no question. I mean, they've really nailed it. And he's got the comfort seats and the touring package, so great choice, Hamish. Driving this thing through these roads is just sublime. They are sort of rough roads. When I say rough, like, they're not perfect roads, but it handles it really well. Like, it doesn't feel too hard to me. All the reviews I'd read, this is quite a hard ride. Maybe I'm just used to cars that are quite hard, and that's something that's going to be interesting to see what Hamish finds in my one, whether that's a softer, quieter ride. That was something he's interested in. This is his third GT3. He's had a 991.2 GT3, and then he's had another 992 GT3, and now this Touring. This is much more understated, and that's a great thing, isn't it, about these Porsches, is you can actually use them every day, and as long as you don't have a sort of a lizard green one, you can actually enjoy going down to the cafe and going to work, and people are going to just look at it and go, oh yeah, he's got a Porsche. They really have no idea that it's a $500,000 Porsche. Oh, yep, so good, so good. Now, it's not my car, so I'm not going to wring it out, so to speak, but what a beautiful car. He has done very well choosing such a thing, and I'm very excited to drive it. Now, one thing about this GT3 is, like, I feel like I'm under driving it significantly. So, Hamish said to me, make sure you get the revs up there. This revs up to 9,000. It's 5, 6. See, I'm finding it hard to get past 5. I guess it's because I'm just not used to it. So I'll give it another go. We'll try and find a sort of a bit of a decent straight, and you do need straights. It is loud in here. It'll be interesting to see. Here we go. Oh, see, once it gets past 6,000, it's a whole different machine. Oh my goodness. It really just sort of, it's almost like it just shifts into a whole new realm. And it feels so light. It reminds me of my 488 in its lightness and the weight. And that's something I really noticed coming out of the Turbo S, that being four-wheel drive. I don't know what, I'm going to put the weight numbers up on the screen because I don't know what they are, but I can tell this is lighter. And as a result, it's I can see what all the fuss is about, shall we just say. And I was a GT3 skeptic, to be fair, but I can see what the fuss is about. Could I have one in the garage at some point in the future? I think so. I think so. Wow. This is quite nice to drive in this car, and I do like the manual, you know. That's really interesting coming from PDK world, and I haven't spent a lot of time in PDK world, but I'm back in manual world, which I'm familiar with. And yeah, I do like it. I think that's a great choice. I know the PDK gearbox was kind of designed and built especially for this car, but it's actually nice having the manual. It's nice. I get it. I get it. I guess the next question is like, do I prefer this over the Turbo S? Well, I haven't been in this for very long, but I can. What I can say is they're totally different cars, and it's not a question of do you prefer one over the other. It's a question of, you know, what type of driving are you doing in it. And you know, if I didn't have the 488, I would want one of these. You know, because I've got the 488, I've got this type of driving experience, and if I jump in the 488. But this is a great car. This is a superb. You know, what's it like compared to the 488? I suppose that's a question. It feels more sure-footed. It feels like it's more certain about itself. It feels like it's not going to surprise me. Not that the 488 really surprises me, but the 488 is has got that capability to kill you. Mind you, so does this. But yeah, I think really just quite different. Just a different beast. You've got to have them all, really, don't you? You've got to have variety, because variety is the spice in the life. I'm just looking ahead here, and I'm looking at that Turbo S in iridium silver, I think it is, and it does look quite good on the road, I have to say. It looks quite good from this direction. I can see what Hamish said. Like he said to me before, he found himself in second quite a lot. Now I'm in second now. It's going downhill, so it's revving quite high. That's 6,000. Oh, it's just that at that top end, it just sounds beautiful. Really does. With it being such a light car, wow, it just sort of dances around the road quite differently to that Turbo S. I can really understand why people love the GT3s. I get it. Oh, here's a nice little bit of straight road. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Oh my goodness, it's straight, but I'm just having to brake for that slow Turbo S up front. Boy, what a cool car. What a cool... I think I've said that already. Porsche, you do know how to make great cars. Oh yeah. Well, I really want to thank Hamish for letting me have a little drive in his GT3. Thanks so much. You're a legend. Your car is a legend. So cool. What an amazing privilege. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. I was going to bring out the 993, so that we had a 991, a 992 and a 993 today, but with the rain that we had this morning, I just sort of chickened out on the 993 because I'm one of these guys, I didn't like to get it too wet. Underneath, it's just it's not a garage queen, but it's also not, it's a fair weather car. So that's why we've only got these two today. But how awesome, what an awesome day, awesome drive. Thanks again, Hamish, and thank you all for watching. When I cut to B-roll, you're going to make my driving look really good. It's perfect. Like, you're my stunt driver. It's like, okay, wow, he was really flying around those corners.